And body camera footage released by the Maui Police Department shows officers trying to evacuate Lahaina residents when the wildfires broke out over the summer. These fires killed close to 100 people, and some remain missing. CBS News correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti joins us now. Jonathan, these images, I saw your story this morning on CBS Mornings, and it shows the escalating desperation of these officials, of these officers, who were just trying to get people to come out of their homes. Talk to us about what else this body cam video reveals.
It was true chaos, Dalia, and as we look at these clips, I want to give you some important context first before we get to some of those specific scenes. So the police department yesterday releasing about 20 hours of body camera and dash cam video. They highlighted about 16 of those minutes during a press conference yesterday, all of that encompassing the entire day of August 8th as this fire broke out in Lahaina. It began early in the morning with a small brush fire that was quickly contained within a matter of a few hours, and then later in the afternoon, just before 3 o'clock, that fully contained fire sparked back up because of all of the high wind. According to witnesses at the time, there were no firefighters around to get to that fire, so it burned for about an hour or so before it started to reach home after home, business after business, which then brings us to some of this body camera footage where you're seeing a defensive approach by police officers, truly an heroic effort as they went to the periphery of the fire where it was starting to reach the outer neighborhoods, trying to desperately evacuate people, going door to door, in one case knocking down a door to help evacuate an elderly person. They even at one point picked up what appeared to be a garden hose, one of those spray hoses you would use for plants, to try to get to some of those flames. Obviously that was no match. They had to evacuate themselves in an effort to protect themselves as well as the residents. We saw them go door to door with bullhorns, and in one very dramatic case, many hours later, after Lahaina Front Street had already burned most of it, we saw them get into what was a coffee bean shop where there were 15 people who, not knowing what to do, where to go because there were no evacuation orders at the time, were sheltering in place thinking that was the safest place to be. Police officers desperately evacuating all of them. In another clip, we see a police officer assisting someone who had what appeared to be second to third degree burns, putting him in the back of a squad car, we believe, to rush him to a hospital. But really what stands out and what is very striking, aside from all the chaos, aside from this defense without any offense, we didn't see any single fire truck or firefighter on the scene. And again, the video that we saw, we haven't seen all 20 hours, but it spans the entire day, and it spans throughout the entire area of Lahaina, and not a single fire truck. So the question today is, we focus not only on the heroism of these police officers, 11 of which we were told by the police chief lost their homes, in some cases their own family members, but it also highlights, again, the lack of response from firefighters, those that have the equipment to, in theory, stop a fire like this in its tracks had they gotten to it soon enough. It appears from this video that never happened.
Yeah, and the lack of resources, for sure. I understand that there's just very few firefighters there. I remember talking to people who had experienced that early Lahaina fire, and then it was put out, so they responded early, but then it started back up again. And I just wonder, just what kind of resources they had. From what you know, first of all, tell me, do you know just what those resources look like? I know you've been asking so many questions. You've been pressing authorities locally, but any idea of, why we don't see firefighters there? Is it that there's too few, or what do you suspect?
Yeah, and you brought up a great point, kind of touching on the sourcing that we've really developed, and also witnesses that we've spoken with. So there was a very healthy and vibrant firefighting team that was there early in the morning. About 10 or 15 fire trucks were told as that brush fire first broke out. Then the fire was declared 100% contained, and hours later another fire started in Kula. And I know you know that neighborhood because you covered it. It's on the other side of the island, up in a mountain, very far removed. They do have the resources. They have the trucks. They train for wildfires because wildfires have become more of an issue in the past 2 decades. But from the sourcing and the sources that we have spoken with, we understand that all of the resources were diverted, not expecting that fire to pick back up in Lahaina. And by the time crews were redirected to Lahaina, they were too far away to get there in time. By the time they did arrive, the fire had blocked part of the road, prohibiting them from accessing the community. And we do know when firefighters did access the community, they were unable to even get water out of some of the fire hydrants. We're told that the water pipes were destroyed in this fire. So it highlights, again, this defensive mode that so many emergency response officials were operating under. They got there too late, and by the time they got there, a lot of the resources were destroyed.
Gosh, Jonathan, thank you so much for your ongoing reporting.
Thank you.